Hi guys, so it's me again. I wanted to talk to you about dating. So my daughter has now entered the online dating scene and I am looking to help her. I am coming up with questions and we are talking about the different men that come across, whether we're gonna swipe left, swipe right, why is she swiping left or right, and what questions should we ask them, and how to not be too forward, because in real life she would not be forward. So we're trying very, very hard to accurately represent her, even through her texting. I know it sounds like maybe we're trying too hard, but I just don't want her to give a false impression of who she is. When you approach online dating, you don't care whether the people like you or not. At times you'll have 10 people out there. You don't really need all 10 to like you. You need to narrow it down by being very honest. So I understand we try to be like politically correct and we want to make everybody happy, or some of us do. And so you want to just sort of answer a question and keep it very superficial so that, ooh, I don't want them to read anything into it, because they may get angry, they may text me back and say something really hurtful and horrible, or they may end up unmatching me because they don't like me, and you find that so offensive. Don't be offended by that. You are only looking for one person, just one person, and you want that person to be very compatible with you. Otherwise, you're gonna have to start the process all over again. So just give honest answers. One of my questions is, are you for the COVID vaccine or not? And why? Okay, we know how writing something about the COVID vaccine can really trigger some people, because it seems that's a very polarizing question. It's very important. For one, the COVID vaccine is very polarizing. So if you're for it and all of these people are against it, it's not gonna work, because it seems like every 6 months or even sooner, people are rolling out another vaccine and they're saying you should get it. So if you have somebody that's against it and you're for it, and you're like, oh, I have to get my shot, they're gonna be nitpicking you, and they're gonna pick away at you until you really don't like them. Then also, there has been some research done that shows people that are getting the vaccine are having some repercussions. Now, there may be more research out there that shows that that's not true, but right now it's showing that it is. So if you're anti-COVID vaccine, you're holding very tightly to the reproductive process, and these other people are saying, nah, it doesn't matter. If, say, the woman is pro-vaccine and the man is not, then when she's pregnant, she may say, I'm gonna get the vaccine. Even worse, once you both have a child together, say you get married and you have a child together, they're gonna wanna get that child vaccinated with the COVID vaccines. So it's a very important question, and I'm not trying to cause problems between people. What I'm trying to point out is the COVID vaccines, they're just polar opposites, whether you are for it or against it. So it's better to stay with somebody that thinks the way you do with that vaccine, because I don't think this is going away anytime soon. Okay, so here's another problem with online dating. You talk to them way too long. After you've made up your mind, you need to just get rid of them. I do realize that you guys get really tired of the just swiping, reading profiles, talking to these people. I know there's a lot of you out there that you don't want to hurt their feelings, so you don't want to delete them. So you kind of wait a little bit and leave them on read And that's wasting their time, and it's wasting your time. Don't do that. Just unmatch them. You don't have to tell them, hey, look, you're a great girl or guy, but it's just not it. No, unmatch them. It's okay, because they didn't do anything wrong. They just weren't a match for you. It's not that big of a deal. As well, if you wouldn't have talked to them for so long, you wouldn't have felt like now you owe them an explanation. Nobody owes anybody an explanation. Just go on and find somebody else. And I know at times you'll say, but there isn't anybody else. Like, there's nobody out there. Okay, if you run into that, you've been on there way too long, and I mean too many hours. You know, decide, I'm not gonna get on there for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days. Take a vacation. Maybe not literally, but take a vacation from the site. Don't get on there anymore. And also, if you're noticing that one site isn't working for you, then there's so many different dating sites out there. Try them. I'm hoping to eventually make this a live session. So if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.